Alright, right now in Unleashed Blading we have War of Underworld, which if you guys don't know is basically a guild event where if you're in a guild, you basically go in there and you fight off other bosses, you get rewards, points, and basically it's like a ranking event but for guilds. And it's very good because the rewards are very well. Like you get a bunch of cubes, a bunch of exchange items, a bunch of just free stuff. And basically I'm going to show you guys the teams I'd be using for this event and how well they work. So let's hop in. Alright, so first things first, if you guys don't know about this event, there are two different bosses for this one, but sometimes there's even more. So in the top right corner you see that it says World Raid, remaining raid kills 11. So whenever that gets to 0, there's a countdown and then there's like a main boss of this event. And he's pretty strong. He's a water element, so you need to use an earth element team. So that will definitely be fought off here and I'll show you how to fight it. But here you see like the sort of sub enemy that he's dark element. And basically the way to summon him is by doing the events. And then you unlock your own. Basically that's where it says discover. Or you can help other people that they share here. And it's always better to do other people because you don't waste world points, which are very hard to get in this game. You have to like exchange either cubes or items, and they don't give out a lot. So it's always better to do other people's than yours because if you do yours you waste one, or you do it multiple times you waste more than one. So for this one we're going to be taking on Zeppos first, and it basically is the team I'm using. A mixture of bonus characters plus basically second anniversary characters, because the second anniversary characters are crazy, by the way. And then of course the newer characters are pretty crazy by themselves. So let's hop in and I'll show you guys basically how the way I do it. It's pretty crazy. Like you don't, I think it takes me like 10 turns to kill him. And you don't really, I never really use take a character, so he's just there for the bonuses. So first things first, I set up like my board. We always got Incarnate combo with Kirito and Yujo. Then I bring out basically Yuki. We gotta always put him behind. And then here we basically start setting up the board, reducing his incarnate, as well as like getting our incarnate back up for a second incarnate combo. And after this, we basically we have Yuji here many to buff up our team for the support, because it's pretty, even this support is gonna age very well with the duration of like how long this game goes, because he gives both attack and critical damage. And it's just like I'm pretty sure I see a lot of people use him on like a bunch of different things. Alright, so support and then assault, and then here he get pushed back because of our incarnate, so we get another turn just charging. The reason I charge a lot is because he's gonna reduce our basically incarnate by like 70% or something like that, which it's like every other turn too. It's not like normal ranking bosses where they do like once every 3 times they attack or something like that. So here he's gonna attack, he's gonna lower incarnate, but it's good because we got over 200. And then we're gonna see this crazy damage, alright? Like look at this, over 1 million. Then Austin does no joke neither, she gets close to that as well, 939,000. And he's pretty much dead after this attack. Like this is what I've been doing. It literally takes me like 1 minute to face off all these bosses, and I don't even use world points. So what I do is I try to breeze through all these normal bosses like this, and then I use my world points on the main boss so that I can basically kill him off by myself instead of needing help from others. So yeah, that's basically how I fought off Zeppos with my team, but I don't know, there's probably better teams out there. You can let me know in the comments. But now we gotta wait until the World Raid is back. But look for you, there's editing. Alright, we got the World Raid boss here. I do use 2 different teams for this. One to charge, which is gonna be this team. And then my next team I actually use to do the damage. And the reason I do this is because it actually does work if you use double world points for the next run. And like I said, this is just like a sort of just charging team. So basically we're gonna give all this stuff to these characters. Get as much charge as incarnate as possible. Because what this does is that it actually transfers over your charge or your incarnate into the next run that you do. And this only takes up like what? It takes like 20 seconds to basically do just this. And we're gonna give that to you. Push back, do this, attack, and then we're gonna die. So yeah, basically this takes up like 20 to 30 seconds and like we do it pretty fast. But this actually helps you out in the next one because the next one lets you do a lot more damage with a lot more incarnate charge. And you basically can kill the boss in like, I want to say 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how fast you do it. Again, you use charge or bonus characters. It actually does help out a lot. You get basically more rewards and stuff like that. Alright, so here we go. Now we switch over to the next team, which you're gonna see. This team is, I'm gonna actually use this team in a few days in the ranking events, because this was actually the team that I was going to use there, and then this War of Underworld came out, and I was like, you know what? Let's use it here in this, and then in the ranking event, see how well they do in the different situations, right? Alright, so here, Administrator is going to be key point because of course the counters. Like, Administrator with the counters, man, is definitely always good. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Alright, so one thing that this boss is annoying with is that he sticks with his, or he reduces the amount of RF really quick. So that's why we have basically Xenon as well as this new Alice on the team, because they both raise RF for their special abilities. And you can see they're doing a lot more damage because you use double world points. Basically, it's like doubling your damage. Alright, so we're gonna go for the provoke. So we want as many counters as possible. Then we're just gonna keep charging with all these characters because they all have charge stacks and it helps out at the very end. And then this turn he's gonna take over the RF, but luckily for us we have Xenon on the team. And I should really level her up, but here's what it is. You see how much they lower the what should we call it? The incarnate for? That's crazy. We're gonna do this, push him back. And we should be pretty much fine. Again, if you do this pretty fast, then it's definitely a good strategy. Right now I'm going pretty slow because, you know, the video I want to show you guys as much as possible with my strategies. So we basically already got him to yellow health, where he's about to be, and then just pull up. The reason I like to active link with Administrator in this Alice is because once you use your first incarnate with Administrator, you actually get to basically reduce the amount of turns that she has, and at the end you can actually do another incarnate with her. So here, let's do that, and then let's do that. Alright, so next we should do with the asanas. I think we have the title for asana, so she's gonna be doing a lot of damage. Alright, so here, let's just do this. Yeah, 1.36 million. Again, well, because of the world points, using double world points definitely does make a change. Alright, we're just gonna go for this, and then we're gonna go for full on attack because they already have all their charge stack levels up. So let's just go for damage at this point. And that's pretty much how I take this boss and the other boss. Just like that, he should be dead after this attack. And voila! We took down the main boss. But the key thing is that you want to take him on, or take him down before the full health bar here comes down. Of course we get an error. Of course. But I'm not even gonna do that again because I gotta wait. But yeah, that's pretty much how I take on the boss. And basically your key point is to take him on or kill him before the main like health bar goes down, or before we defeat him. Because that's the main health bar is accumulated by everyone playing the game. So like for example, everyone else took out bosses that were, oh, we actually still get the points. So yeah, you get like 27,000 points there just by that. And this health up bar is all the way down, and we killed them. So that's pretty much how I do it. The key thing to doing it is because you want to kill them before like the main health bar goes down. You kill the main boss. Everyone else is doing it, so it's reducing it pretty fast. That's why I said, like with that, the team that you see, I'm so used to it now that I can do it pretty fast. But it works very well because you go through the like damage really fast and all that good stuff. But I feel like I should switch up the team a bit. I don't know. Let me know down below what teams you'll be using or what characters you think I should use in here. They are pretty good. Alright, well that's gonna be the video. If you enjoyed, you know what to do down there. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, comments. All that helps out the channel, helps out the videos, get out to more people. And that's pretty much how I take on World of Underworld. I'll be taking on the other events as well as using other EX characters, stuff like that, next few days. And yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for the video. Have a great day, and I will see you all next time.